Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, welcome back for another video. I am so excited to have you guys back here today. Before we even get into anything, this is gonna be a long one. I just know that inevitably. The amount of pieces I have from Zara to share with you is very overwhelming in this current moment. So if I were you, I'd grab a cup of tea, coffee, wine, Prosecco, whatever floats your boat, sit down and relax. How cute is my mug? I literally love it so much. I'm having a coffee at 5 o'clock in the evening, nearly 6, because I need some energy for this video. And welcome back to those of you that know me and know this channel. Those of you that know me and this channel will know what this is. This is something I do yearly on my channel, sometimes twice a year, but I haven't, I don't believe, this year. So this is the first time. And it's essentially a week where I upload every single day, depending on how many stores I end up purchasing from. I think we're going to do 5 days of uploads, but you never know, we might extend it if things are going swimmingly. I'm obviously conscious of how many things I'm going to be showing in today's video. These videos are filmed to help you, so when I say that, for me personally, shopping online is a little bit of a struggle in the sense that I like to see clothes on girls that are my age or my size, or just a girl that maybe isn't a model, because it helps me know if I'm gonna like that item or not. These videos are kind of designed to share with you what is currently in store. You can obviously feed back in the comments what you think is great, what you wouldn't purchase. I do not keep all of these clothes. That is for sure. I'd be broke if I kept all these clothes because I've purchased everything myself in this week's haul week. So first up I have this super cute little cord. I'm just gonna get like straight into this. Now this I got a while back. I do have something quite similar that I've recently styled up in a reel. The blazer retails for £50. I'm not sure on the price of this skirt score, but I haven't actually worn these two things together. I've just been wearing them separately. Kind of random. I also have these ties that I'm not really too sure what to do with, and that's sort of where you tie it together up here, and that has thrown me off a little bit, but I love that it's kind of like an oversized cropped blazer feel. It's very Hailey Bieber inspired, so is this entire set. I do think it's very cute. What I love is that the skirt skort has shorts. I just love that. I think this mini skirt trend is super cute, but girls will know the impracticality of that if you're leaving the house. Like, there are perverts everywhere and I would just rather have a pair of shorts on. I really appreciate the fact that it's shorts. Also, it gets windy and it's just a thing. I like the shorts, but they are short. I do like this. I feel like this outfit is sort of synonymous obviously with Hailey Bieber, as I mentioned, and also the loafer trend, which I love. I know it's Marmite, some people hate this trend. For me, I love it. It's so Gossip Girl, preppy, Blair Waldorf, like that kind of vibe. So I really like it. I think they're a really classic shoe. These are Zara last year, and these are like the nicest loafers that I ended up purchasing. I purchased 2 pairs from last year, one of which are too big for me. These I got in the 6, and now I've kind of broken them in. They're like a perfect fit. The buckle detail, they're just perfect. Now Zara has brought out loafers again this year, which I will leave linked below. I don't think they're as nice quality. Like, I've looked at them and they're just not as nice quality, so I'm hoping they bring out a few more. If not, I'm going to leave link below some of my favourite high street loafers that I've seen online that I think are really nice. But if, like me, you wear a lot of skirts throughout the winter time and dresses and tights, I think you will love loafers. They are just like the perfect chunky shoe that's a little bit different from a boot, because I know I love my winter boots, but it can get repetitive. So I'd also just mention here, please do not forget to hit subscribe and check me out on my other social medias, Instagram and TikTok. I would really appreciate the support. So next up I have this skirt and jumper. I wouldn't necessarily pair these together, although I don't hate it. No, but I probably wouldn't pair these together, but I have, honestly, oh God, probably about 4 jumpers that I need to show you. So I just thought, let's keep the skirt on and do all the jumpers. This is absolutely beautiful. So I don't know how to explain the wool on this. It's a very soft fabric. I really need to pop a bra on right now because it's definitely not flattering. Let's ignore that for now. I love the shape of this little jumper. The details are beautiful. So we have this really kind of sparkly button detail. It's also followed through on the sleeves. It is the nicest colour. I mean, it's such an unusual colour, I feel, for autumn winter, but I love it. I got this one in a medium and it's just gorgeous. I've paired it currently with the skirt. Probably not a match I would do. I think this skirt's going to look really nice with some of the other pieces I have to share with you. But this skirt I got in a large and it's perfect. I've been looking for a skirt like this for what feels like ever. I love that it has the belt, the colour's great, the length is a really nice length. It's not, you know, it's not super long, that's for sure, but it's not ultra mini, and I can find that Zara tend to lean into that mini category for me a lot when it comes to skirts. I am 5'8", by the way, for those of you wondering, and I'm typically a UK size 10 to 12, but you know, whatever fits me that day is the, you know, the size I'm gonna grab. I really love this skirt. I think it's gorgeous. It has a really nice kind of vintagey feel to it. I have so much in my wardrobe that's gonna pair really well with a skirt like this. So annoyingly, this colour is playing up on my camera quite a bit, so hopefully on the try on clip you'll see the more authentic colour. Don't know what's going on with the lighting, but everything's going very pink suddenly. This is a little sage green jumper that, to be honest, is going to look a lot better with, I think, the leggings that I've purchased from Zara. I wanted to just throw it on and share it with you guys quickly. I got this in a large. It was $32.99. Something about this colour is so lovely. I think we have a tendency when it gets to autumn winter to just literally live in black, grey and beige, and as much as I love that, I do like the odd bit of colour here and there, and I think this sage colour actually pairs really nicely with this kind of neutral beigey tone as well. Itch factor, it's got some itchiness. It's not itch proof, but it's not awful. I think I could survive it. I could go out with it and not be too bothered, but there is a slight, you know, feeling on the skin. So if you're very fussy, I know this sounds very weird, but I feel like you guys get it with the itchiness of a fabric, you might want to stay clear of this. But I do think the sage green is a really nice colour palette. If, like me, you want softer colours. I mean, I struggled a lot this summer with the really brights from Zara. You guys have seen from videos previously, the bright oranges, the kind of like, it reminded me of like school uniform, like school team colours, you know, like house colours, like blue house, green house. Like, I'm just not into those kind of primary colour, bright colours. So when they come out with like a nice muted pastel, I feel like I have to buy it. This is looking a heck of a lot better than it did with the skirt. Definitely a very like casual vibe, and I'd like to do like a longer coat. I'm just not someone that's a fan of a short jumper paired with a legging. I think most of you can relate. I mean, I definitely have that, not even lower belly pouch. I have a pouch, I have a belly, and I just don't like a cropped thing with leggings. I never will. It works for you, amazing, but it doesn't work for me. I either like my jumpers to fall a little bit longer and be very oversized, or I just layer up and I do like a long trench or something long. These are the leggings. These are $17.99. I got them in medium to large. I really like them, and like I said, I think they're going to be a great base for other outfits going into the autumn winter time, but I definitely wouldn't pair them with something like this. It's going to have to be something quite long. I have a lot of knitwear that's very long, and I think it could look really nice with that. I also picked these leggings up in black. I could not tell you where they've gone. I wonder if this is like distracting, this kind of foliage coming out of my head. I couldn't tell you where the black have gone, which is so frustrating. They feel really nice and soft. They're really a good fabric. Like, I am looking in the mirror and I'm doing this kind of move, which is never flattering, and you can't see anything. I actually do think they're really nice. I think they're from the Contour collection, which I do tend to love, and they're a really nice cream. Like, I'm loving how this like warm cream tone is so prevalent at the moment. So my kind of shade. So another jumper, but I feel like these are core basics to any autumn winter wardrobe, and when you guys stick around, you will see me doing a lot of styling videos on this channel and sort of like my winter essentials. And for me, like, just some classic jumpers. You don't have to get them in this many colors, but like a classic white, black, beige, grey jumper, you are pretty much set for the whole autumn winter time. I saw this one, I thought it was a really lovely kind of off-white shade, slightly more of like a blue undertone to it, which I actually think is quite nice. This I got in a medium. It does go up to an XL. The medium is a nice fit. I'm wondering if I should have like gone up a few sizes, but when I wear this kind of thing with skirts or with like, you know, a leather trouser, sometimes I don't like it when they drown me. So I sort of have some oversized jumpers, some not so oversized, and then this sort of like in the middle jumper that I try and wear with tight fitting things and with looser things. I'm not sure if you guys are getting what I mean. I love this chunky neckline that it has here. It's a really lovely knit and colour. Itch factor, again, I'd say it's definitely similar to that sage green one. It does have a slight itchiness there. The more I talk about it, the more I notice it, so I'm just not going to do that. I do think it's really cute, and like I said, would be a great basic, and I'm actually going to keep this on to share with you guys the next thing in this video. So we have the infamous gilet, that gilet, is that the way you say it? I think I saw someone on TikTok say Gillette and it just cracked me up. I think it's gilet, let me know. And I saw Sophie Murray, the beautiful Sophie Murray, wearing this and raving about it. And obviously, you know, if it's good enough for Sophie, it's more than good enough for me. So I had to grab it and I'm really, really happy I did. I hope it's still in stock. This I actually got in a large, which I'm so happy I went for the large. I was umming and ahhing between the medium and the large. Very happy I went for this size. And it does retail for $79.99, so it's not cheap for something that isn't a winter coat. So let me just show you it, and then we can decide together. The problem is, when I have it on, I actually really like it and I want to keep it. So there's something about this colourway they've done that I adore. It obviously has a kind of darker colour, it has the cream. It's so nice, it's a great length, the large. It's just, you know, goes over my bum, goes over my hips, but it isn't really, really big. This is so nice and I'm like really into it. You could obviously just zip it up like that when it gets a little bit colder. The only issue you're gonna have is like it's not a full-blown coat, so it's gonna be fantastic for this weather where we're transitioning, but the minute it gets like actually cold in this country, which I feel like November, December time is when it just suddenly gets very, very cold, you probably couldn't wear something like this, like, or if you did, you'd want to do like a thermal and a big jumper underneath, because this by itself, it's definitely more of a fashion thing than a practical thing. I think the colours on it, they are so nice. This darker brown is also lovely because you could pick that out with the bottom half and do like a darker kind of brown trouser, which I feel like would look so, so nice. So next up I have this super soft little basic top that I absolutely fell in love with, and now I want to grab in every single other colour. This looks really lovely with that kind of beige skirt that I had on earlier. Really nice details here to the sleeve. It is slightly sheer, you guys can see I've got like a lemon coloured kind of bralette on and it's quite visible. That can also be due to the fact that I have a ginormous ring light right behind the camera, but I definitely think I need to hunt for that perfect bra that's not going to be seen in something like this. Although saying that, if you're wearing something like this, the chances are you might be wearing a coat, a scarf, all bundled up over the top. This is so soft from Zara. I feel like it's a really good basic. Like those bodysuits that we all know and love are such a good basic. This kind of feels the same way too. And I wanted to share with you guys a way you could style it up. This is a jacket from In The Style. I got this in a UK 12. I have another jacket which I adore from H&M. And so many of you guys asked me last year, like, where's the jacket from? It's sold out, I couldn't link it. I'm convinced I saw it in there yesterday. I'm gonna try and link that one below. My one is actually in the loft at the moment, so I need to get it down. That's what I mean. If you had something like this on and you're just kind of layering, then you can't really see what's underneath anyway, and it's just a really, really nice extra layer. It feels so, so warm. I am completely obsessed. This is essentially my like winter wardrobe, jackets and skirts and anything cream and beige. I'm quite samey and boring. The style with this kind of very basic outfit I currently have on, I look like a giant marshmallow blob. I have this pink coat. So I did get one coat in this video. They didn't really have too many on the website when I did this order. I feel like now, when this video goes live, there's going to be more. This was one of the ones I spotted, and the pink really drew me in. It was in a large. I kind of am regretting that and feeling like I should have got an XL. It was $49.99. It is a nice coat, but look, it is not lined. This is not lined whatsoever. Oh my god, I love the colour. Oh no, this is such a nice colour. Okay, I'm already irritated because it doesn't have pockets. Obviously, it's just like irritating. And I'm also irritated because, as mentioned, this is the large. I feel like the XL would have been perfect. This is a beautiful shade of bubblegum pink. I love this pink. I have loads of cream scarves that I feel like I could layer up and just make this look really lovely. I do just stick to this size instead of always sizing up and everything. There is pockets, they're just really low down. I apologise, there are pockets, they're just quite low down on this coat. I do really like it. I think I would want to purchase a nice little like button or brooch to stitch on here to actually, you know, make sure I can actually do this up. I think this is probably a really good workwear coat because it comes in other colours if you don't want to wear pink, for that in-between season. So it depends if you're someone that buys multiple coats or if you're someone that likes to buy one or two for the whole of the winter season. I don't know if I'd recommend it for warmth. But do I love the colour? Yes. Do I think it looks really, really lovely? So feminine and girly. I mean, how pretty would this be over the top of dresses in the evening with cute little heels? It's actually really, really growing on me. Next up we have a Zara classic. This needs to go in the wash, but before it goes in the wash, I need to share it with you guys. I got this particular jumper in a large, and I'm so happy I got it when I did. I got it whilst I was in Marbella. Weather obviously was not like winter weather, but I just knew it was going to be a classic, and I'm really, really glad I picked it up. So this is just the classic Zara striped jumper that I feel like everyone and their mum has this. The fabric feels great. It has this really nice relaxed kind of like collared detail at the back, which I adore. And again, it has these like, I can never work out if this is black or navy. I do actually think this is black stripe to it. It's a very relaxed fit and feel. I'm a huge fan of a jumper that goes over my like hands. I know that's a bit irritating for people to witness, but I do really, really like it. This, I think it's a really nice piece, slightly longer at the back. Nothing bad to say about it. The only comment I will have is I, for one, don't ever get this sort of area out when it gets to a certain temperature outside. I'm a very cold person. Like, I get cold so easily. So for me, if I'm going to wear this when it gets colder, you best believe there'll be some ginormous scarf around my neck. Because this is a little bit impractical when it gets really, really cold, but I do think it's very pretty. And I've seen this style of jumper a lot. I've seen it in H&M, Zara, and I've actually seen this a lot again in Primark. They've not really like fully hit the nail on the head with it for me, but they've got some really similar dupes to this, and stripes are it for autumn winter. They really are a big trend. So this is one of those pieces that I'm going to be wearing a heck of a lot. Next up, I have this little cream set. This is from, I'm like pretending to talk to you guys because there was a man looking in the window, but like I'd just taken my other jumper off and put this jumper on, and I had like a bralette on, so I was like, oh, the window's open, who cares? But he literally was staring in the window, and then when I stared back at him, he continued to stare. And it's so awkward, he's just standing on the other side of the road. He's in his car now, like pretending to be on his phone. Whatever, I'm not gonna let it faze me. I have a bralette on, but I'm in my own house. Anyway, this is a super cute little set that I saw on Zara. Now, I didn't expect the colour to be this colour. Hear me out, because I actually really like it. The skirt, I believe, is 20, I think it was 29, and I think the top's 23, something like that. I think the combined price is £50 of this set. The knit is beautiful. It's quite a high necked piece, and I'm slightly confused what to do with the jumper. When I try and tuck it in, it's just too bulky. So like, look, if I try and like properly tuck it in, I don't know, how does that look? Awkward at the back because it's quite bulky, but I don't hate this set with the jumper just sort of hanging. The skirt is gorgeous. It has a really nice kind of sticky out pleat to it. The length again on this is really, really nice. A little bit short on the arms, but that's just inevitable, I feel. The neckline's nice and high across my neck area. But I was a bit surprised because I just did not expect it to be this kind of cream yellow. It's definitely on that kind of yellow tinge, but I actually love it. I think it's something a little bit different. It's kind of like a lemon sorbet shade, and I do love this little set. I find things like this so great because if you ever need to go to something and you need to be like slightly more dressed up than you usually, you know, are, I feel like this is the perfect thing. I've got a few of these co-ords. I've got another one from In The Style that I adore as well. With co-ord, I live in them. So I do think it's very pretty, but I would like to know tucked in or tucked out. The strange guy who was looking in is still there in his car, and I'm like, do you live here, or are you just gonna go in your house or drive away? Very strange. Next up we have, oh, this is so gutting, this really, really cool like kind of co-ord. So I love the idea of these. They're quite a little bit more on the masculine side for me compared to my normal style, but I do really, really like them. Again, I think there's something super easy when you're stuck with what to wear. I'm such a fan of like, don't know what to wear and you've got like the perfect thing to put together. Love the colour. It's like, again, that kind of grey green, which I really, really like. The top I got in a large, and I really love the fit of the top. It's a little bit big, a little bit oversized, but I kind of love that. Could even undo some of the buttons. Really, really cool. These trousers I got in an XL, and the reason I got them in an XL is because Zara's trousers and me, like, we don't really get on. I buy them in a medium, they never fit. I buy them in a large, they're sometimes tight. So I was like, do you know what, let's solve all the issues and let's just buy them in an XL. I don't think I expected them to already be kind of slightly oversized. So they are definitely too big for me. You guys will see in the try on clip here, I am kind of swimming in fabric, which is frustrating for me, but great that I hope Zara's sizing is getting a little bit better. I feel like they'd actually be really, really nice if the waistband was just taken in. I actually think the leg on them is quite flattering, maybe slightly less fabric. But I have never found the perfect pair of trousers. I definitely have that unusual body type where I want them to fit tight on the waist. My hips really do go out, like, and they tend to, like, you know, either be bigger, and then there's too much fabric on the bottom. So I just feel with trousers, if you want that perfect tailored trouser look and you're not a very, like, petite person, I don't even mean height, I just mean, like, if you're not very, very slim, I do think it's difficult. I think the best way to go about it is to get your trousers tailored, which is so annoying. Luckily, I know, like, a good tailor near me that is not, like, crazy expensive, but I do feel like with trousers, I need to just get them tailored to have the perfect fit. It's a little bit frustrating, but I guess if you're only gonna do it for a couple of pairs, it's probably worth it. Yes, I tried with Zara, and they tried with me, but it's just not been executed that well. I mean, I really just need them to come in here at the waist and a little bit less fabric on the leg. So this is a really lovely dress that I actually picked up ages ago. I wanted to share with you. Now, I don't know if I have one boob significantly smaller or bigger than the other, or if it was just the way in which they made this dress. I adore this dress, but I feel like there's a technical issue at fault here. There's like a seam that is running, I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to tell, across the bust area. That is like a really tight seam that literally, it doesn't even flatten your boob, it makes it go in and then back out again underneath. It's so frustrating because I absolutely adore this dress. I really don't know, I picked it up in a medium, I really, really love it. It has a gorgeous little lace detail, which I think looks lovely. It looks like a bra kind of peeking out. This print is so nice, great for like a winter floral if you're someone who loves to wear dresses. This will look really cool with Doc Martens, any chunky boots. Really, really love it. I love the print so much. Someone commented like it's that old Betsy Johnson print, and I was like, oh, yes, who remembers Betsy Johnson? It's literally this kind of rose print, and I do love it, but this is irritating. Like, what is going on there? So this is that dress. I feel like this is the dress that kind of went viral on TikTok. Everyone was raving about during the summer. They brought it out in a lovely lilac colour. I saw it in a white, and then I saw it in this incredible coral shade. And I tried multiple times to get my hands on the dress, but it was consistently sold out. So I was browsing the website the other day and I was like, is this the dress in black? It is the dress in black. It's a very pretty dress. I'm very stuck on whether or not I should keep this. I don't have a specific event for it. But then on the flip side, I'm like, it's literally an LBD, a little black dress. When am I not gonna wear it? So I got it in the medium. It does have that like very busty, you know, chest area. This is really small. I'm a C cup and it's small in the medium. Like, it's okay, they're not falling out, but it's small. So if you're one of my bigger busted girls, like loads of my girlfriends are bigger chested, I think they would really struggle with this because it's just so tiny on the top half. A little bit annoying, but I feel like what else do we expect from Zara? Their inclusivity has never been great when it comes to sizing, which is a little bit frustrating. Back is really, really pretty. So you guys will see I've still got the tags because I don't know what to do. It has this really, really nice 3-clasp design. I'm trying to hide the tags for you guys, sorry. This bit at the top, which I do really, really love. And it goes like that. And the back is so nice. It also has a split at the back, which I think is really, really pretty. I think with the right accessories, it could look great. I don't love this area of my body, kind of stomach and hip area. And it definitely clings to that. Let me know about this dress. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And lastly, I have this very pajama-esque set. So I originally bought this to travel in. I got the shirt in an extra large, I got the bottoms in a large, and it was gonna be like a piece that I was gonna travel in a lot throughout the year, the summer and then going into the winter. Honestly, when I last went away, I thought about traveling in it, tried it on, and I was like, I don't think it's me. I don't think it's my style. I don't think it suits me. I can imagine looking at this on someone else and thinking, oh my gosh, that lady looks amazing. She has class, she has money, she's bougie. This is a vibe. And I think that's what I was like aiming for, but I just don't think it does anything for me. It definitely looks like pajamas on me. There's no way around it. It's really pretty, like the fabric is this beautiful silk. I've only done one button up there. It's really nice and it wasn't cheap. I know a lot of designers are doing this kind of like sleepwear, loungewear play on, like, you know, that kind of idea, because I feel like this does look like glorified pajamas. You know, I think if you're extra bougie and you're going to go on a long haul flight and you're going to change halfway through the flight and put your pajamas on, like, this is what you would do, this kind of vibe. But for me personally, that's like not happening, and I don't know, I don't think it's doing anything. This is what the trousers look like. Again, these are a large and they're too tight across the stomach and hip area. Hence why I went for an XL in those other trousers. A little bit frustrating. It's a very cute idea, but I do think, unfortunately, this one's gonna go back. I think I bought this a while ago though, which is so annoying. So I'm gonna have to either sell this one or just give it to charity. I've just packaged up 3 bags of clothes downstairs to give to charity. So this might be going in that if I don't sell it, which is a bit annoying because it has all the tags on, and like I said, I've never worn it, but I don't think I can return this one in time. So that is it for my huge Zara haul. Let me know in the comments below what you loved, what you loathed, what I should keep, what I should return. If there's anything that you liked, definitely let me know in the comments, and make sure you subscribe because so many more of these videos are going to be happening on this channel this week. We have H&M and other stories, Mango. What else have I shopped from? ASOS. I have a huge ASOS haul coming. Loads of really exciting brands, so definitely make sure you're subscribed here. Also make sure you follow me, like I said, on TikTok and Instagram. I create loads of like fashion reels on my Instagram, and I'm getting into TikTok. Let me know your TikTok and Instagram usernames below and we can chat over there. And I hope you guys enjoyed. I think overall this was a success, and I definitely found some key core staples. For me, Zara is so good for their outerwear, coats, blazers, jumpers. That's like their core things that I feel like they execute so well. Those are kind of like my Zara essentials. I'll be doing a lot more styling videos on this channel, so do not forget to stay around, stick around, and thanks for getting through this with me. I hope you guys are having a lovely evening, and I will see you all in tomorrow night's video. Bye guys.